from Studio B. It's the Cassandra Show, and here's Cassandra.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine new possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Good evening. Hey, Kenny, go back to the first graphic. The one where it goes across. You don't need to go to the purple. No, down. Yep. Now get rid of the purple. Beautiful. Yeah, you did. We don't need to do that till later. We have these graphics where it goes across the bottom now, lower thirds, animated. So we're just gonna leave that going for a while. And if you have any vertigo or dizziness, just don't look at the bottom part of your screen, or close your eyes. Anyway, tonight we are doing equality, peace, justice songs, and here's the first one. Everybody knows clearly. If you know something in that category, that's the theme tonight, and we're going to stick to that theme tonight because Kenny and I really just feel it's so important, especially right now, to stand up for everybody's rights. I had a couple signs, but one of them we couldn't get out from behind the bookshelf. It was a sign I actually had outside that hate has no home here, and it has so many other good sayings on it. And I have a Black Lives Matter too somewhere, and I couldn't find that, so that just goes to show you that I haven't been flying any flags, but I try to walk the walk. So inclusivity and just looking out for our friends and neighbors who are others. Jewish, Muslim, gay, transgender, brown, black, anybody that's not white is what Kenny would say. So we have a couple, hard-hitting little pointed numbers to make us all think about those subjects that we are all a part of every day. And, one of the ways to combat it, or I guess the only way to combat all of that hate and bad feeling and discrimination, et cetera, not to throw that all into that, is to use love. And Baby Kitty walks in the room right on cue, because Baby Kitty is the epitome of meow, of love. And she's probably going to run now, because I'm going to do a song. Here's a little song about love. Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you. Children cry, put a little love in your heart. You want the world to know we won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. 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 Kenny and I have a couple songs too we're going to do in a little bit. Right now, I think I'm just looking for some higher ground. Oh, my sister's here. Cynthia's here. Barbara, hello Ron, and Ron's here too. And Cynthia, it's nice to see you or hear you. I don't hear you. In my head I hear you. Okay. People keep on learning. Soldiers keep on leading, warring. World keep on turning, 'cause it won't be too long. We just gotta keep on trying till we reach that highest ground, right? Yes, that's the theme tonight. Justice, peace, and love. Sing along if you know the tune. I think some of you know this. One man come in the name of love. One man come and he go. One man come here to justify. One man to overthrow. In the name of love. What more in the name of love? In the name of love. What more in the name of love? One man caught on a barbed wire fence. One man he resist. One man washed on an empty beach. One man betrayed with a kiss. In the name of love. One more in the name of love. In the name of love. One more in the name of love. Early morning, April Fool, shot ring out in the Memphis sky. Free at last, they took your life, they could not take your pride. In the name of love, once more in the name of love. In the name of love, once more in the name of Thank you very much, my virtual clapping people. My virtual clapping. That would be Kenny. You too, quintessential song. And how about that? What day is it on Monday? Martin Luther King Day. We didn't even, wow, that's kismet, because we picked the theme for this because there's so much shit going on. Oh, hello, Lisa's on YouTube. That's fabulous. I know some people are on YouTube, some people are on, what's the other thing? Facebook. Meta, M-E-T-A, Meta. Yeah, Kenny and I have a song we're going to do together. So Kenny's going to pull out his guitar, and he's going to go sit over there. He's a little off camera, but he's a little off, so I'm just kidding. If you're just joining us, tonight is, you can see the little ticker. We've added some new things. Now we got this little ticker at the bottom, some crazy, stupid lights. You can't see the disco ball, but it's there. And, there's a rubber chicken. You can't see him either. He's splayed out here. That's, you have to come see my show, Little King. It looks like I'm going to be looking to book my show. I'm just like in a panic. In the fall of next year, somewhere between September and November, I'm thinking is when it's going to hit New York. And, until then, you can follow me on TikTok. TikTok. And if you're not a TikToker, I totally understand it. I mean, who is really? The people that are on TikTok, there's just a lot. Anyway, and Sharon and Kenny. Hello, Sharon. Lisa and Sharon and Kenny, you can't see him. So we're going to do, there's so many of the songs, protest songs or songs about equality and social justice I go back all the way to spirituals, Negro spirituals, and gospel music. The folk era, the early folk era, Pete Seeger, Woody Guthrie. So stay tuned too. That's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, that's a whole other subject. Stay tuned because we'll probably do a part 2, because there's so many songs that we feel have social significance and power. And I avoided making that a theme on my show, but if you know me, especially if you worked with me in any of my Methodist church settings, or even just as a person, you know that I'm, I try to walk the walk and speak truth to power and raise up the people who are not doing so well and the people who are being marginalized. So here's another song, that really speaks to it, I think. And Kenny's over here on guitar. My piano's tuned high, so are you okay, you think? That's not bad. Okay, I'll take it. So he's going to sing, but he's over there. So he's just going to sing loud. And I'm going to be singing. Yeah. So this is a Buffalo Springfield tune. It's so appropriate for right now. It's called For What It's Worth. And I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I've got to beware. Because I would stop children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Speaking their minds, there is so much resistance far behind. Stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly saying hooray for our side. Stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Your life it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, may come and take you away. You gotta stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Kenny on the guitar! We actually rehearsed that one. Unfortunately, my piano's tuned a little high, and so he had to really, tune it up. How do you tune it? Oh, that's a stupid joke. Never mind. For What It's Worth, I think there's so many songs that are in our repertoire because we've done this theme before. We did when we came back from Woodstock. This poster here. We went to Woodstock during the pandemic with my beautiful sister and my funny brother-in-law. No, he's beautiful too. You're beautiful, Ron. And we had a great time together, the four of us. And Woodstock was just very near where we were, where we had planned to go. So we went to Woodstock, and it was really like it was a soulful, like Mecca kind of thing. It was like when I went to the Steinway store. You know, it's like, oh, I walked in and it was just like, holy shit, where am I? You know, that's what it felt like. Anyway, sorry for the swear, but if you know me, that's part of the, that's part of the picture too. All right, since you're there, we have a Bob Dylan tune we're gonna do. You know, same thing going on here. You know, I like to think that there's a lot of people out there that need to ask themselves this question: who are you serving? You know, let's just talk about Congress. Let's start there. And I'm not going to get specific. I just mean as a whole, as a body. You know, I see democracy being it was always precarious. I mean, clearly that's why in other countries it doesn't work, where there's revolutions, not of the good kind, but the bad kind. Not overthrowing the bad dictator like in my musical, Little King, which is about taking down the person who's bad, and not like January 6th, so let's be clear about that. And if you disagree with that, you probably shouldn't be watching my show. But please buy tickets to my show, Little King, because even if you love Trump, you'll love my show. And even if you hate Trump, you'll love my show, because it just pokes fun of this whole idea of one leader. You know, and I know there's checks and balances in this country, but what is the path forward? You know, I'm just hearing a lot of things out there that are disturbing to me, that, you know, just little tiny little comments that build to bigger things. And when I say that, I mean disparaging comments about gay people, or disparaging comments about Jewish people, or whatever, and like tiny jokes, or things that, you know, are not innocuous, because they can lead to other things. So, you know, Kenny and I are just going to continue to, you know, whatever, do what we're doing here. So a few songs that make us think about that. And, you know, maybe some other people will change their minds about believing fake news and about not following what the true love is, right? It's really love. So who are you serving? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. but you're gonna have to serve somebody. Kenny, we just learned that this afternoon. Bob Dylan, you gotta serve somebody. Yes, indeedy. I know I'm preaching to the choir mostly, but they're great songs. Here's another great song. Let's go to the love part, right? So I picked this song. I always ask Kenny to sing this with me, and he's always just a little skeptical. But I'm gonna do it because it's a love song. So wait, is that the one I was gonna do? Yes. So here we go. This kind of sums it up for me. I get a little teary-eyed when I sing this song. Sing along at home, people. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions and only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish could be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of it, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? Oh, have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Cassandra!
Kenny!
Is this the sweet sound that called the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La-da-da-dee-da-da-doo. See, I don't know what it is about that song. I think it's because it's just so damn sweet. You can't, yeah. Woo, okay, well here's, let's go the other side. So here's a little song by an artist I absolutely adore. And she got her start here in Boston playing Harvard Square in the, she was a busker in the train. So here's a little, I can't even breathe, that song. Here's a little Tracy Chapman. Don't you know, talk about a revolution, and it sounds like a whisper. Don't you know, they're talking about a revolution, and it sounds like a whisper. Well, they're standing revolution, no, no. But that's a really great song too, right? Tracy Chapman, she wrote some great tunes. There's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Yeah, Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. But war is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. You know you've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Picket lines and picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Quite a song, and it's so, history repeats itself. Unfortunately, we don't always learn the lessons that we need to learn. So, clearly these songs still have potency now. Let's see here. There's one. Oh, I know. Here's an artist that gets lost in the shuffle, I think, and I was introduced to her many years ago, and I already knew some of her songs, but this is one song in particular I think is perfect for tonight. And last week I did a song by her. I know Cynthia's here, Lisa's here. Please feel free to type a hello so I know you're here, or if there's something you'd like. It doesn't have to be on topic, but love, peace, and equality. And we're going to run out of time to be able to do all the songs we thought of, but we don't always get all the songs that are out there anyway. I'm preparing War Pigs by, just to let you know, Black Sabbath. That's on our list, and there's a couple others that are a little more hardcore. I don't know why Kenny's laughing. I think, well, because our friends, I can't give that away though. Is that what happened in the Berkshires? My sister would know, and Ron. Is that what happened? It wasn't that though, was it? Yeah, it was. All right, well, anyway, we're moving on. Kenny's looking at me like, huh? What are you talking about? So here's a song that's appropriate for now, written by a wonderful, beautiful songwriter who passed away too soon. And you'll know some of her popular tunes, but this is Save the Country by Laura Nero. Come on, devil down, gonna lay that devil down. Mind and study war no more. Save the people, save the children, save the country now. Come on people, come on children, come on down to the glory river. Gonna wash you up, wash you down, gonna lay the devil down, gonna lay that devil down. Come on people, seven mothers, keep the dream of the two young brothers. Gonna take that dream and ride that down. We could build the dream of love, I know. We could build the dream of love, I know. We could build the dream of love, children, and we could build the dream of love, oh people. We could build the dream of love, I know now. We could build the dream of love, oh now. Come on people, come on children, come on down to the glory. I'll wash you up and wash you down, gonna lay the devil down, gonna lay that devil down. We could build a dream of love, I know. We could build a dream of love, I know. We could build a dream of love, children. We could build a dream of people. We could build a dream of love, I know now. We could build a dream of love, oh now. That's a nice tune too. She wrote a lot more tunes. Stone Soul Picnic, Stony End, The Fifth Dimension. Other people recorded her songs and made more famous. Can you read what it says there?
Yeah, it says, hey, hi, from Susan.
Yes.
How about blowing in the wind?
Oh, that's a good one. A little Bob. We just did Bob Dylan. You got to serve somebody.
Mm-hmm.
We should have learned that on the guitar. Next time we will, though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else I'm missing up there?
Don't think so.
Okay. Let's see. All right. How we doing on time, timekeeper?
8 minutes to 9.
Ooh, nice. And how we doing on, don't tell me any count, but how we doing on, we seem to be
We've done
giving
these
people a bang
many.
for their, we're giving people a bang for their buck. Perfect, okay. Oh, I gotta transpose this. Okay. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many years must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows, and that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how see. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. TikTok, I just went into my own little thing over here. I'm like, oh, right, we're
you
on
stepped out of the matrix.
we're on the show. We're still in the show. All right, well, here's another, I love this artist, so we'll give this a shot, see what happens here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hello. That wasn't right. Did you hear that? It was right. It was right. Yeah, okay. That sounds better. You can play the game and you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me how you're gonna stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool. One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother and sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. And what you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself and alone. Once you tell somebody the way you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel. Squeak, squeak. Always getting the grease. Better shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Do you hear the people sing? I was gonna do that because that's like a good revolutionary song. If you want a good revolutionary song, you know what you could do, Kenny? Just put up a little songs and pieces of justice. The TikTok. If you're a fan of TikTok, you could go help me out. I just posted a video and I feel like nobody's watching the damn thing. It's me singing. Most of my TikTok so far has been me playing the piano clips and funny little excerpts from things, classical and pop, and also clips from my show, Little King. So you can follow me at Cassandra Marsh 1. I mean, how hard is that? There's a baby picture of me, so don't be thrown off by the youthful appearance. Not that one, a different one. Not that one. Yeah, so you know what? Go to the thing behind, underneath it. Click that. Yeah, so here, this is at the Cassandra Show. We just want to keep preaching it. We're anybody that needs, help or guidance and feels like they're being discriminated against or pushed out or whatever, you got a friend in Kenny and me, for sure. And most of my friends not most of everybody that's watching right now, like I said, I'm pretty much preaching to the choir out there. Yeah, so now you could go to Little King. There's some funny songs in that. I wrote them, so I know. What did I just say that made me think of a song? Everybody's included. I don't know. I had a great segue into my last song, and it just totally, I blew the segue, clearly. Oh, I know. Right, this, you got a friend in us, right, Kenny? What do you think that would be a lead into? You can go back to me now. There you go.